Hi everybody, and I'm Andy Wiginton, the Quilt Doc, and welcome to thequiltdoctor.com, our new YouTube channel for quilters. I'm really excited to let you in finally into my studio, into my crazy creative world, and to share some of my tips and tricks and love of quilting with you. That's really what the goal of this channel is, to help you become the very best quilt artist you can be, and hopefully we can develop a community of quilters from all over the world who are excited about the new products, new tips, new tricks, new ways to make quilts better. I had some questions from some friends and other people who wrote in to ask me about myself, about how I got started in quilting. And so we're going to take some time today in this introductory video to answer them so you can get to know me and so that you can understand what this channel and what it's all about. I was in graduate school doing my PhD in theater for young audiences, and I was in a bad breakup. And when I came home, there weren't any bedclothes. They had all gone with a divorce. And so I had a lot of clothes that suddenly didn't fit because I was getting thinner and thinner, and got out my trusty Kenmore sewing machine and started sewing them together to make a quilt. And that was my first quilt. It was ugly, but it was warm, and it was a lot of fun to make. And as I worked on my dissertation later on, I needed something to procrastinate with. Some people lift weights, some people learn to ballroom dance, and I learned how to quilt, and it really became the thing that drove me. I was always Mr. Wiginton, or Mr. W, when I was teaching kids. And I had taught all over the world. And when I moved to New Jersey, I thought I'd go back to teaching kids. And Dr. Wiginton was a mouthful for the 5th graders. And so that quickly became Dr. W, became just Doc. And my friend, Denise, who is a science teacher, she was like, I love that, Doc. And so it just stuck. And I became Doc, and I've been Doc ever since. I love all kinds of quilts. I love old quilts and tricky log cabins and fussy stars, and I also love modern quilts and improvisational quilts that are more abstract in nature. I love quilting, but for me, I think my quilts tend to be very bright. They tend to have something grounded in tradition and then done in a new way, in a modern way, in a cool new way. I hope it's new. And that tends to be how my quilts are. I really love Ricky Tim's caveman quilts, and I love the quilts of Victoria Finley Wolfe. And I like quilts that have life in them, that tell a story. And I hope that all of my quilts do that. We offer long arm quilting services to the local community, quilting community, edge to edge, semi-custom and custom quilting. I have a 16-foot machine, so I can take huge quilts, so we do a lot of that. We do quilt basting for hand quilters. I take commissions for quilts, but what I love to do is teach, and I teach individuals. Sometimes they come here to my home studio, and I teach at local quilt shops, especially Sew Jersey, which is the local quilt store here in New Jersey, where I spend a lot of time sewing and quilting and hanging out with the quilters there. But teaching really is my game, and so this YouTube channel is hopefully so I can share that teaching with others out there in the world, and I won't be constrained just by one quilt store or one geographic space, that I can share my crazy with all of you. Audiences for this channel can look forward to patterns, can look forward to block exchanges, can look forward to learning new ways of doing things maybe you're doing in another way. On my channel, I promise you're not going to see a whole lot of let's make this quilt this way. That's not my style. I'd rather you take my idea for a quilt or my quilt design and then make it your own and inspire other people with your changes and your creative vision. If we can tap into that, we can make really incredible work. So it's important that we have all the avenues to get there. As we go along, I hope you stick around, and if you want to, you can like and subscribe down below. There's a link down below to our webpage if you want to check out our services that we provide, and we'll be uploading things all the time. So subscribe, comment, share. This community is only as good as we make it ourselves.